Most of what I intend to say about memetic health and hygiene is going to focus on the pathological, parasitic sides of meme plexes, and religion is likely to feature prominently in that. So while I'm in the mood to talk about religion and atheism, I thought I would give some examples of things from Christianity that I think are examples of beneficial memes. So to start with, I've already expressed my fondness for Stoicism, and the reality is Stoic memes were encoded in Christianity and spread around by Christians. For example, the virtues of Stoicism and similar philosophies in ancient Greece and Rome became the cardinal virtues in at least Catholicism, as far as I'm aware. And there's things like the Serenity Prayer, which teaches a very similar lesson to some of what the Stoics studied. So while the more jealous and competitive parts of the Christian memeplex may have done harm, there were good ones going along with it. Other examples that they may not have originated first in Christianity, but I think it takes something like religion to make it happen, would be the calls to be better than you are, and in some cases calls to be better than you realistically can be, to make you at least as good as you can be. And you can find direct biblical references like forgive them for they know not what they do, which can be taken in its particular context or as a religious statement, but it's also evocative of the idea of being tolerant of people when they do the wrong thing because they're misguided. And my personal favourite example, this is, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful passages written in the English language. And it was written by a man who was in the grips of religious fervour and illness, but he was a very religious man. John Donne, I believe his name was. And the beginning and end of this passage are well-known quotes. No man is an island entire of itself is how it begins. And it ends, never send for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee. And the thing to notice about this is it's a kind of defiant naivete. It's not true descriptively or from an evolutionary point of view or from a practical point of view. If someone dies, it does not destroy the human race. That's just facts. But when you're moved by something like this, it encourages you to rise above your own level of goodness, to increase your level of compassion. You will never actually get to the point where you consider any death to be as significant as your own death or your friend's death or the death of the entire human race. That's not how psychology works. But it's giving you a star to shoot for. And you can only improve by just jumping a little bit. And it's things like that, I think, that serve as examples of where religion can shine.